The rumor we are hearing right now is that Kabiyesi, for the very first time, walked out of his elders. When they were having a meeting, an elders meeting, they said for the very first time, Kabiyesi have to walk out from the elders meeting. And the reason is what I'm about to tell you now, because this has not been what Kabiyesi used to do. Kabiyesi is such a person, as we heard, as it is rumored, that he always respects the elders, no matter what. That he has never ever walked out of the elders. So the elders got so surprised what could prompt him to do this kind of thing. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time this information is reaching you. It is your girl, Live Gist Plus. I am here again with hot and spicy news from the palace of Kabiyesi. Raise your hands if you've not subscribed to this channel. Oh, you have to really subscribe. Please press that subscribe button. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So they said the elders, where they were doing meeting, they were having a meeting about how they were going to move and progress the coming back of Queen Naomi, and how they are going to clear all the mess that we heard that is happening around the palace. Because, oh shit, we have heard a lot. A lot of mess has happened in that palace, and they needed to be cleared. It is not good for Queen Naomi to arrive at this time, at the peak of all the mess. So as they were talking about it, they said an elder raised hand to say something important. And Kabiyesi, thinking that he has something important to say, told them, okay, gave them chance to speak. Before you know it, these elders started, three elders came out, knelt down and started begging Kabiyesi to accept to bring Baba Suleiman back. We have known the crime that Baba Suleiman committed, and it is not a crime that can easily be forgiven and forgotten. If any man is in Kabiyesi's shoe, he would have done worse. This particular crime he committed is enough for you to say this man must be punished by cutting off his tangle. Yes, that tangle that refused to stay one place, stay inside that trouser, supposed to be cut out. I mean, how could a man, an elder who called himself an elder, who is supposed to be filled with wisdom, an elder that has a white hair on his head, be going after the king's wife? My people, this is so irritating. And that is the crime. Now, we cannot tell if actually this Baba Suleiman had something to do with Igbe. You see? Because it's not something you can come to the public and just open your mouth and talk, even if we know the truth. Even if we know maybe must have done one or two things with Igbe, we cannot come here and say it. Let's assume we don't know if he had actually done something with Igbe. Is this the kind of man this elder should be begging for him to come back to the palace? And according to what they said, the wife said, that the wife said he has been warning him that one day Nemesis will come after him, because the wife has no say. These are the kind of people, this kind of men who their wives has nothing to say, who their wives has nothing to offer. Their wife just remain in the house, maybe probably a housewife. And sometimes it could even be the man that made the women the housewives. Maybe the woman might be working, and after getting married to you, you now subjected her to be a housewife, and she agreed with her full chest just to take care of your children. All you now do is to go after everything on skates, and to the extent that this man does not know boundary again. You don't know where your womanizing should stop. You now cross boundary, extending your womanizing attitude to the king's wife. This sounds so irritating. So they said, as the elders were begging Kabiyesi to please forgive Baba Suleiman. And I asked my correct audience, is this offense a forgivable one? Do you think Kabiyesi should, in his right senses, forgive this man and bring him back to the palace? to continue with these atrocities. Now going after young girls. Have you thought of how many young girls this man must have defiled? Have you thought about it? And these elders, I don't think they know what they are saying. Begging for this man to come back, probably because he's one of them. Or let me just say they are just doing camouflage. Because normally an elder in his right senses will not be begging for this man to return. Let's say they just want to do a camouflage so that when he hears it, he will say, oh, my people are fighting for me to come back. To me, my opinion, this man should not return. I don't know about your opinion. This offense is not forgivable. As far as I am concerned, the king's wife, you are going after her. And not only that he went after Naomi. What about Igbi? Igbi is still the king's wife, right? For now. What do you have to do with Igbi? Then, not only that, to the extent that you made a statement that put our queen in trouble, that almost put her in trouble by saying that she should not allow you to finish what you have started. You and I can misinterpret this. If we don't know who Queen Naomi is and we don't know about her chastity, about her purity, about her virtuousness, see, we would conclude that this statement must interpret something else to us. We will just conclude that, oh, Baba Suleiman must have shopped Queen Naomi. That is what we will conclude, right? You see, so that statement is a very bad one. And that is the statement he made, that Igbi held hand like this and said, Queen Naomi must swear at the shrine. My people, it is no longer news that Igbi does not want Queen Naomi to come back. Everybody knows about that. According to the rumor we are hearing, I cannot say it is a first-hand information because all the information I give, I see on social media. I extract the one I want to extract and leave the one I want to leave. But I must still come and tell my correct audience, my wonderful listeners, that this is what I heard. This is the rumor that is going on. In case you have heard it anywhere, or in case, make we just know, say this is what is going on. It's alleged to be going on. You see, so my opinion, I would rather say the king should not forgive this man. He should be banished and banished forever. Let him go there and find his way. In fact, to me, left alone, I would have said let his tango be cut off. Let him be punished. He went after the king's wife and had the audacity to still go after the second one and have the audacity to make a statement that almost put Queen Naomi. He knows what he did, because he would have said, oh, straight away, I made advances. I had a lust over the king's wife and I was not granted the permission. I did not achieve my aim. That would have been very easier. But because he still hates on Queen Naomi, he still made that statement that will still put Queen Naomi in trouble. But finally, we thank God that Auntie Calabash has been able to clear the air. Kudos to her. You see? So they said the Kabiyesi went out. As they were saying that, Kabiyesi did not even say much. Because the forgiveness, Kabiyesi said, this thing you people are saying is so irritating to my ear. Like, it's so irritating. It's irritating me right now. Now, someone is making advances on my worth. And for what reason, at least, will he even make that advances? Kabiyesi told them, I am out of here. You guys are not ready for this meeting. I am going. They said they started begging, calling on Kabiyesi. And that meeting was supposed to be a very important meeting. Kabiyesi give them very big warning of their life. They should never, ever, ever bring up this topic of bringing Baba Suleiman back. Never. Abi now, my correct people, what do you think? It is not worth discussing at all. It is a total no. It is not worth discussing. Well, I would love you to comment on this. Let me hear your opinion about this. Do you think Kabiyesi should forgive this man and bring him back, that he had learned his lesson? Or do you think that Kabiyesi should even add more punishment to him? Because right now, to me, I am very annoyed with this. It is irritating to my ear that these elders, I'm beginning to suspect these elders. Do you think that these elders, they support him, as in maybe both of them are working hand to hand. That is why they have the audacity to come and ask for forgiveness on behalf of Baba Suleiman. My correct audience, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and do not also forget that all these are alleged information. You just have to stay around because I'll be coming up with another update for you. Thank you.